That wild video from Fairfax County, a potential tornado spotted in Tysons. We're getting a look at the damage there. Straight out live to Colby Satterfield on Chain Bridge Road near Tysons Corner Center with more of this amazing video and the story behind it. Colby.
Hey Adam, yeah, you can see a look at some of the damage here at a gas station right near Tysons Center. You can see first the structural damage that this did. You can see the roof is tilting down on top of the building. I talked with a worker who was inside at the time. He said he was scared, hiding under the counter. He said he heard a boom, and whenever he came outside, saw what had happened. You can see the pillar that is holding that up right now is tilted, lifted off of the ground. There's already some crews that are here and going to start working on that. You can also see water bottles, everything strewn about. Even took the base and the lids off of where these gas pumps are. Gas pumps totally just ripped off. Everything just a mess in this area. Now, we saw a little bit of that video of a likely tornado in this area. Take a look and listen as it just went right over this guy.
I'm in the tornado. I'm in the tornado. Holy. Oh my God.
That was Chris Wood. This happened a few hours ago. I caught up with him about an hour after he captured this. Listen as he explains how and why, what happened as this all unfolded.
Pretty much came right over these two gas stations and then headed right down towards the metro station, clipped the corner of the garage there at Tysons Corner, and then it all happened in about 20 seconds. There was some flashes of light. It wasn't even raining. Some flashes of light. A lot of noise. Turned around. I was like, "Oh, here it comes!" And it went straight down. You have the video. Seen the video? It went straight down the road. It's crazy.
What were you thinking? You were outside, right?
I was in the parking lot. I was thinking, maybe I'm just going to go home because nothing's happening. And I mean, it really came out of nowhere. It was the first part of the storm. The first part of the storm. There was almost no rain, and then boom, there it was, and then it was gone.
Talked about no rain and then poof, it was gone. As we were driving, prior to this, whenever that tornado warning first came out in Chantilly in Centerville area, that's exactly where we are. We were driving in the car. Very heavy rain. The wind was blowing. It was coming down sideways. We could hardly see. We had to pull over. So it was just really bad weather, a mess. You can see that it's going to take a while to get cleaned up in parts of Northern Virginia tonight. I'm live in Tysons. Colby Satterfield, WUSA 9.
Yeah, very densely packed area there, though. Could have been a lot worse. All right, Colby, thank you. Let's bring back in Chief Meteorologist Tom Burchett. So, Tom, walk us through what we know about the strength of this possible tornado. And will the National Weather Service, will they look at that video to make their determination?
They will, but more importantly, they'll go out tomorrow and do a survey in the daylight. And until we get the survey back, we're not going to know the strength, the path, or a confirmation. But again, it looks like a tornado. So here is Tysons, and this is the radar now from 7:30 to about 9 o'clock. And there's the storm that produced a possible tornado. Tremendous rain. And we know we had winds of over 50 miles per hour. So looking at the damage that Colby saw us, I would probably say EF0, maybe 65 to 85 miles per hour, maybe a low end EF1, but I think really EF0 is probably it. And again, let me show you that. I want to see that video again because this video, every time I see it, I see something different. So see the debris in a circular pattern. It's not all going one direction. And then look right here. Looks to me like that's something rotating right there. It's not big. Our tornadoes are never that big. It may be no more wide than 100 yards, less than a football field. But still, every time I see this, I see something new. And Christopher, you probably shouldn't have taken this video. It's probably not safe, but look at that. You see all the debris flying around the tornado. I would think that's a probable tornado. But again, until the Weather Service does its survey, we're not going to know, Adam.
Things we'll be looking up for tomorrow and the weekend. Topper, thanks. So if you went to bed on the early side tonight, that thunder certainly woke you up. Just loud thunder, vivid lightning as that storm here swept through Kensington, Maryland. And Montgomery County is where we're going to continue our breaking team coverage. WUSA 9's Tom Dempsey has been all around the county tonight, including when that tornado warning was declared there. Tom, you're in Silver Spring. What are you seeing there?
Very quiet tonight, Adam. No rain falling, no wind really, kind of warm outside tonight. Our photographer, Eric Jansen, and I got assigned to northwest D.C. and southern Montgomery County as these storms were getting to move through our area. We were staged there. We definitely avoided some of those severe conditions that Colby saw and that gentleman who recorded that cell phone video saw earlier tonight. Probably the worst thing we saw, we were in the Palisades right around 9 p.m. when really heavy rain started to fall. But the biggest storyline we ran into was downed trees. You're seeing one of those incidents. This was along River Road in Bethesda right around 3:30 or 4 p.m. earlier today. This was in the southbound lanes and it closed down traffic. Luckily, no injuries to report there, and the crews were able to clean it up after about 2.5 hours. Also, we were sent to the Clara Barton Parkway in northwest D.C. This was near Chainbridge Road. This was a much bigger tree, and it blocked both lanes. Heavier equipment was used to block to get rid of the tree in all this, and this led to, again, both lanes being closed down for a while. Again, the good news, no injuries to report in either of those things, and the roads were opened up after a short time, and it did really keep traffic moving, police with all that by diverting them onto different roads. Again, we avoided many of the severe conditions being in southern Montgomery County and northwest D.C. Those downed trees really the big storyline for us in this area. And again, now those trees are now cleared. So the good news with all that. And again, at this hour, very clear, Adam. So that's good news to report.
All right, like hearing that, Tom. Thank you. So a great tool to have during severe weather is our free WSA 9 app. Seriously, if you lose power, you can watch us live. Point your phone's camera right there at the QR code. You can use that to download the app. You can track storms using live radar. You can also get breaking push alerts sent to your phone.